So following up with my last video on the missing enhanced forms for the different summoning mechanics for the 4 Dimension Dragons, today I want to talk about my personal favorite of the Dimension Dragons, Dark Rebellion, which I think in this regard is actually the least supported of the 4, which feels a little bit ironic. I find generally it's the second most supported right behind Odd Eyes, but in this case, I think we were missing quite a few things. So obviously, with Dark Rebellion, we have our 2 standard rank up upgrades of it, being Dark Requiem and Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragons. Absolutely love those guys. So happy that we got Arc Rebellion. They're both fantastic. No notes. But that's kind of it. Which is a shame because I think Zexal introduced a lot of different ways that Xyz monsters can upgrade. So obviously you could do like a double rank up Xyz evolution for Dark Rebellion, but I don't really think that's necessary. Like I said, Dark Requiem and Arc Rebellion, they're doing fine, so I don't think we necessarily need a double rank up evolution. But I do think we need, I don't think there's a, like, official term for it, but the way that, Utopia Ray and Shark Drake Vice worked, where you just overlaid an Xyz monster, they were the same rank, had the same attack as their previous form, but had not necessarily better, but just different effects. They were technically evolutions. I think getting something like that for Dark Rebellion would be pretty cool, just to see what they do with that. And in a similar vein to that, and actually a similar vein to the first 2, the fact that we don't have a rank down evolution for Dark Rebellion, I think is a real shame. Partially just because I really like the concept of the rank down evolutions. The scene where Yuma first summons Utopia Roots is one of my favorite duels in all of Zexal. I love that solution. I love Utopia Roots. So it would be really cool to see them do that with Dark Rebellion. But this is a big one, and I think it really works with Dark Rebellion and the Phantom Knights. A full-armored Xyz evolution for Dark Rebellion. Because the Phantom Knights really already fit that aesthetic so well. And I think doing, especially something with, like, Break Sword or maybe, like, Cursed Javelin being the full-armored Xyz basis for a Dark Rebellion upgrade would just be so cool and fit the Phantom Knight aesthetic so well. If we don't get anything else, I want a Phantom Knights full-armored Xyz form of Dark Rebellion. I'm not even sure what you'd call it, but I know it would look absolutely incredible because the Phantom Knights look absolutely incredible. Dark Rebellion looks absolutely incredible. And seeing those 2 aesthetics, which are already pretty similar, but they do have their differences, seeing them fully merged together would be absolutely amazing. I really hope we get something like that one day.